All right, guys, look, here's where we are, exactly where we want to be, and I am talking the Masterbuilt Gravity Fed 1050 running all splits versus out that Lone Star Grillz Offset, of course, running all splits. All righty, look, so this is the way it is going to go down. I got the Lone Star and the Masterbuilt all fired up. We will check that out in a second. Both are going to run cherry splits. I got Yardbirds going down in both. I am going to run just the basic salt, pepper, and garlic. This is my own mix. I got information down below. I want to keep this as fair and as simple as possible. I want to check color. I want to check smoke, moisture, taste, you know the deal. And I can promise you one thing, I will make this show as brief as possible, and I will only touch on all the strong points. So look, man, let's turn the camera around here. Let's get to these two birds. Let's get them seasoned up, and I will meet you over at the pits. I figured salt, pepper, and granulated garlic would be the way to go. I do have a custom blend, and you can get information and mix your own batch up. It is down under show notes in the description. You know, so look, no binder, salt, pepper, garlic on both birds. And at that point, when we are done seasoning these up, we will get them over to the Lone Star and the Masterbuilt, and we will get them right on. It's time to rock. All right, guys, look, so here's the schematics of this cook. I will do my best to control both pits between 250 and 275 Fahrenheit. I got the same T-mod in both of them. I will feed individually each pit when needed, so if the pit starts to drop, I will add more splits in. There'll be no spritzing, there'll be no peaking. I am just gonna let these run for an hour and a half, and then I will open up both pits, check them out, get a temp reading, and see where we are at that point. Other than that, let's get on over to the pits and load these bad boys in. All right, guys, look, so that is that. If anything pops up, I will bring you back. Otherwise, I'll see you at that hour and a half check time. All right, guys, and look, here we are, and we are about an hour and 45 minutes in, and I can tell you both pits had remained around that 260 to 280 range. The only bad thing for me was when the Lone Star needed refueling, the Masterbuilt was running good. When the Masterbuilt needed refueling, the Lone Star was running good. So it has been an in and out, in and out, in and out. Either way, let's go over to the pit. Let's get a temp reading. We'll check out the color, and we will see where we are. Come on. So I gotta say, on this Lone Star, I am definitely digging that color. And we are looking at it, that 150, 151 on both birds. All right, guys, so look, what luck for me. We are both on both birds are 150 or so that is good. So it looks like these birds will be done about the same time, and that makes everything a little bit more even. One thing I can say, it appears I don't know if the camera could pick it up, but it appears the Lone Star is a little bit more golden of a color. What that means, who the hell knows? Other than that, let's wait another 15, 20 minutes. I'll try to get these pits up that 280 range, hold it there to finish this cook-off. Alrighty, everyone, let's call it 2.5 hours. We are reading 165, 167 on both birds, so we are done at the exact same time. Lucky me. Let's go over to the Lone Star. Let's get that off. Then we will shoot on over to the Masterbuilt, get that off. We will take a brief look, and then we will get them over in the shack and finish up the show. I mean, look, man, talk about your juice. I mean, this sucker is juicy. All right, guys, here you go. We got the Lone Star over here. You can see the juice. Not so much juice on this Masterbuilt one, but that really doesn't mean anything. Again, let's go over to the shack and we will continue the show. So here we are, the moment of truth. We have the Lone Star over here, and we've got the Masterbuilt over here. I kind of dig the color a little bit better on the Lone Star. It just looks a little bit more inviting to the eye. Here's the Masterbuilt, the Lone Star coming off the pit. Definitely held the juice win. I mean, did you see the juice dripping off that sucker? But again, man, color, looks, blah, 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 who cares? It all comes to the flavor, and that is what we are going to check out now. Next up is going to be the Lone Star. And of course, that juice is still flowing. Now for the Masterbuilt. So we got a little bit more juice coming out here on the Masterbuilt. On the Masterbuilt, we had a little bit more juice in on the meat, it appeared. So we got the Masterbuilt over here. And we got the Lone Star right here. I mean, both smell very similar. First up, the Masterbuilt. All right, so right off the bat, I could tell you I am picking up a little bit of dirty smoke. I mean, you can just taste it. I mean, look, it's really, really clear. I mean, where the Masterbuilt definitely does taste good. I mean, I would serve it, but it does have that little tint of dirty smoke. The Lone Star, you get a sweetness, man. There is a sweetness to the Lone Star that I get that I just do not get out of the Masterbuilt. I'm guessing that is the cherry smoke. I'm guessing that it just runs better throughout the Lone Star, where on the Masterbuilt, maybe that cherry smoke just kind of barrels right in and gets all in the meat, giving it that little bit of a dirty taste. So I got to give the win over here to the Lone Star. But I got to say, man, if you've got the Masterbuilt and you've not run it with splits yet, you are definitely missing out, because this is a damn good bird. All right, man, I am going to wrap this one up. If you have any suggestions, leave them down below. If you have any questions, leave them down below. This is round one. We may look at a round two with some pork ribs in the Masterbuilt and in the Lone Star. Other than that, I got to thank my Patreons and YouTube Join members. I got information down below. They help this show out greatly. Again, my name is Tommy, and until next time, we will see you soon.